Chapter 23. The Penance of Matsarasura. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Daksha Prajapati tells Mudgala, "You are blessed. You are the Yogi Raja, king among yogis. You are the king amongst devotees. I am fortunate to be blessed with your darshana. O Yogisha, O Mahamuni, please elaborate on the 8 avatars of Ganaraja mentioned by you. Please describe the Daityas killed by him, their births, and the battles that ensued. O Lord, I have never heard of such Mahadaityas. These sin-eliminating legends astonishes me." Mudgalacharya replied, "O Prajapati, you have won me with your devotion. Influenced by it, I am narrating the divine legends in brief. This will please Gananatha. To begin with, listen to the auspicious legends of Vakratunda and the battle of Matsarasur with Ganesha. The day on which Indra was enthroned to the supreme post, a grand celebration is organized every year. Once in Amravati, Indra's capital city, Indra was seated on a beautiful and embellished throne immersed in the celebrations. The attending dignitaries began to congratulate him. Indra is the king of Swarga, heaven. Along with his capital city Amravati and the Devas, he is the deity of the heavens. Lightning, thunder, storms, rains, river, and war. Every Manvantara has a new Indra. Kalpa, which is the day of Brahma, has 14 Manvantaras. This means that Brahma, in his one day consecutively, oversees the work of 14 Indras in creation. The name of the current Indra is Purandara. Mahabali, Asura King Bali, will be the next Indra during the period of Manu known as Shavarni. Until Bali Maharaja achieves the position of the King of Heaven, he shall live on the planet Sutala, which was made by Vishwakarma. One becomes eligible for the post of Indra if one performs great meritorious acts such as Ashwamedha Yajna. The Devas, Gandharvas, Apsaras, Nagas, Yakshas, eminent Munis, Rakshasas, wives of the Devas arrived. Shankara arrived with Parvati, Skanda, Nandikeshwara, the army of Ganas and Bhutas. Vishnu along with Lakshmi, Vishwaksena and their followers arrived. Brahma along with Vedas and Prajapatis arrived. Surya arrived with all planets. Lord of Fire, Agni, Dharmaraja, Kubera and Varuna also arrived. Aditya, Manu, Vasu, Rudra, Sadhyadeva, Vidyadhara, Vishwadeva, Ashwini Kumaras, Seshanaga all arrived for the grand celebrations of Satak Kratu Indra. O Muni, the Rishis narrated ancient fascinating stories of the past with great devotion. Apsaras danced, the Gandharvas named Ha Ha Hu Hu and others sang melodious songs. Tumbaru, a Gandharva, and Narada played musical instruments. The Charanas, bards, sang songs of praise. All assembled men and women were happy and rejoiced. Ramba performed different enticing dances. She mingled among the assemblage. When Indra saw her, he was infatuated with her melodious songs and dances. Sureshwara, the lord of the gods, Indra, was so enticed that he neglected his duties. He concluded the celebrations early. Everyone was treated with due respect and they returned happily to their respective dwellings. He invited Ramba and took her into the forest, which contained a variety of trees blooming with fragrant flowers. There were many waterfalls and streams of clear waters. A variety of lotuses had blossomed in them, with bees humming around. The forest abounded with enchanting locations. The infatuated Indra indulged with Ramba. Indra was besotted that he spent a lot of time with her, yet he was not fully satisfied. This situation was akin to ghee poured into the fire, which flares up with renewed fury. Coincidentally, sage Dwasa, the self-willed wanderer, arrived there. On seeing him, Indra panicked, was remorseful, and with humility bowed to the Dwasa. He distanced himself from Ramba and stood before the Rishi with his palms joined in reverence. Seeing Indra in that state, the great Muni immediately departed, aggrieved with Indra's behavior. However, Indra was overpowered by lust, aroused and discharged semen. From the semen of Indra that fell on the ground, a demon was born. Indra left Ramba and returned to his abode and censured himself repeatedly for his excessive lust. He cursed himself again and again. I should be condemned for being the king of the Devas, who was defeated by a woman. My mind had become as fickle as that of a Rakshasa. Virtuous people have criticized me for always being attracted to immoral women, yet I have not changed. I should be censured for my shameless behavior. My misdeeds will lead to trouble in the future. O Daksha, with these self-incriminating thoughts, Indra began to rule once again as dictated by the rules of Dharma. The semen of Indra that had fallen on the ground was born by Mother Earth, Prithvi, in her womb. At an appropriate time, an Asura was born. Prithvi affectionately provided ample nourishment to the child. He became immensely powerful with knee-length arms, Ajanubahu, broad-chested and large-eyed. He grew to appear like the mighty Himalayas. He was fiery red in color and was cruel and terrifying. Recognizing this nature, Prithvi named him Matsara. He did not like anybody to be better than him. Hence the name Matsara, which means jealousy. When he was 5 years old, Prithvi lovingly had him initiated through Brahmins by performing the thread ceremony. Thereafter, Matsara stayed with the Guru to learn the Vedas and other scriptures. He memorized the Vedas after listening to them just once. He was extremely intelligent. He became well versed in the Vedas and the other scriptures in a short time. Then he was married to the daughter of Durbuddhi, who was beautiful and loved pleasures. His wife's name was Madhukara's literal meaning intoxicating. Matsara's wife was extremely beautiful, was skilled in all her work and sensuous. One day the wicked Matsara had an idea. He thought of observing austere penance so that he may conquer the universe with his valiance. So he approached the Daitya Guru Shukracharya and was initiated into the 5-syllabled mantra, Panchakshari mantra of Om Namah Shivaya. He observed penance to propitiate Shambhu with his devotion. He meditated in a forest filled with flowers and greenery, with abundant water, roots and fruits. He commenced his penance in solitude, repeatedly chanting the Panchakshari 5-syllabled mantra, Shivaya Namaha. He meditated on Sadashiva in his heart for 1,000 heavenly years. He maintained a fast. Initiated into the Pashupata Diksha, he pleased Shankara. The Devas were distressed by his intense penance. Due to his brilliance caused by the power of his tapa, the sun became masked and appeared dim. The flames of fire were feeble compared to him. Agra became weak and difficult to enkindle. By the time prowess of his penance, all the beings became vulnerable. The Devas, along with the Rishis, approached Shankara and surrendered to him. They said, O Jagadishwara, protect us from the torments of the penance of Matsarasur. Shankara, along with Parvati, Devas and Ganas happily went to see this amazing devotee. They saw a devotee who had been reduced to skin and bones, barely breathing. He emaciated, his body was covered with termite mounds. The gods and the great rishis were awestruck seeing the vigorous penance of the great ascetic. Thus ends the 23rd chapter titled The Penance of Matsarasur of the first khanda of the Puran Upanishad, Srimad Mudgal Puran, describing the legends of Vakratunda, dedicated to Sri Gajanana. End of chapter 23.